What should we know about the prostaglandian? They are belong to the lipid. They are biosynthetic precursor. Precursor is arachidonic acid. It means the arachidonic acid is the mother of them. Motherfucker, okay? That makes us for us one PDF. As a class of the lipid, they are eicosanoid. Eicosanoid means they are 20 carbon.
But do we have to know the acanoid?
Eicosanoid. Eicosanoid. Oh my god.
Structure?
Did motherfucker do it?
Yeah.
The table? Fuck it. When you are baby, do you your mother do like that?
No.
If I put my table and my mother said, "Oh, the table is crying." See, watch, the table is crying because of you.
No.
Why do you hurt the table?
My mom would hit the table.
No, my mother always said, why do you? And we really think that the table is crying and we forget to cry.
Oh, okay. Smart.
It is a
My mom would say, pay attention next time.
really? Eicosanoid are prostaglandian and thromboxane and leukotriene.
What do they ask?
Now they ask a lot, but that's a basic history now. This one.
Not important.
No.
So, what is about the first one?
Yes,
What does
nothing. Until now is nothing. From here the story is a start.
Yeah, no. Can't believe. Look at that.
Comes here.
No, wait, don't jump.
No, I want to show you to have such a basic scheme. What's this? Arachidonic acid. We have two type of enzyme, COX, LUX. COX means cyclooxygenase, LUX means lipooxygenase. Then cyclooxygenase make a cycle with oxygen and produce a different type of prostaglandian. LUX is somewhere later coming and produce leukotriene. Produce what? Leukotriene in the next PDF. In where? Next PDF. No. The history is again not important for us.
This one is number one.
Yeah. A skeletal compound. It wants to that you understand what does it mean trans-perostanoic and trans-perostenoic. You can understand perostan is alkan, perosten is alkane. See? Perostan, all of them are saturated, but perosten has one double bond.
Just alkane, please.
What?
Just write down alkane.
Alkane. Good. Again, that's not so much important. It wants to say you that the numbering is such like this.
So numbering is important? We have to know the numbering?
Here, no.
Do we have to know the names of the fucking material?
And why is written here trans? Do you understand? Because do you see the hydrogen? They are opposite. A structure and the ring. All of them are cyclopentanone, hydroxycyclopentanone. This is cyclopentanone and cyclopentanone.
Okay.
Fuck. Now, prostaglandian G, prostaglandian H consists of 9 and 11 endoperoxide group on cyclopentan. But in prostaglandian G, there is a 15 hydroxyperoxide. When the prostaglandian H, there is a 15 OH group. Prostaglandian F, 9 and 11 is OH. Prostaglandian G and H, they are cycling.
Yeah.
No. Prostaglandian I has a fused ring. See, it has a fused ring. Thromboxane A, thromboxane A2. Do you know thromboxane A2? Do you know the two pathway of coagulation, internal coagulation, external coagulation?
No, we didn't do that.
If you cut your finger, what's happened? The external stimuli said to your body, please coagulate the finger. If on your body, somewhere on the vessels, accidentally such an injury happens, this is the internal coagulation pathway and external coagulation pathway. To understand, brain, please come coagulate the blood is thromboxane A2. Thromboxane A2 is a messenger, is a police, make a agir, make an alarm and said, could you please come here, neutrophil, macrophage, could you please come here? Thromboxane A2. A number 2. Okay, this is a thromboxane A. And it's written here that's a bicyclic oxygenated oxetan group. oxyethan group is this. You see, this is a bridge. This is a bridge form, this is a fuse form. No, don't know. No. Just to understand. No, you should understand it. Prostaglandian F2 alpha.
You have to go like this.
Okay, why they are different?
No,
Other
it
one
was the same on the other
Really?
one. You did.
You just did randomly.
Okay, no. According to the number, seri 1, seri 2, seri 3. Prostaglandian 1 is with one double bond in the trans 13. Carbon number 13. See, this is carbon number 13. And this is trans. If my prostaglandian just have one double bond in the trans position on carbon number 30, my prostaglandian is a series 1.
What's it called? Prostaglandian?
Prostaglandian.
Right.
Why? Because it's start in the semen, and you should study the history. The semen of the such a fucking animal on the penis is excreted out, and it's come from prostate, and the name is prostaglandin, gland of prostate. Understand?
Okay.
No, series 2 has a 2 double bond. Cis on 5 and trans on 13. See, this is a 5 position, it's cis.
Do you know he's Swedish?
Yeah, come here, Sabina, come here. Come
Sorry,
here,
come
pay
here.
attention. Yeah.
Who cares?
This is a cis. See, this is cis. This is carbon number 5. Really, she's not here. I swear to God that she's not here.
She's not, but
Okay.
never mind.
No, I mind.
I'm sorry.
Come
I am
here to me. Come. Perfect. آفرین. اینا آفرین.
No.
بقاب.
Oh, bro.
Okay. No. Series 3 has a 3 double bond. Cis 5, trans 13, and cis 17. Where is the 17?
There.
15, 16, 17. If there is a double bond here, this is series 3. But this is prostaglandian E2. E2 means
Theory
2. Series 2. It means 2 double bond. Understand it? But not important. Prostaglandian F2 and alpha. What does it mean alpha? Really, they are just for understanding. And prostaglandian E2, it causes abortion.
Yeah, but
All of the illegal abortion is caused by prostaglandian E2.
How do you do that?
Just to inject one ampoule, get a lot of excessive and strong like diarrhea, and as much as diarrhea that you feel that your colon is in the toilet, okay? The baby die. The baby comes out because of the high contraction of all of the smooth muscle. Even a smooth muscle of the eye, you know? A smooth muscle of uterine, colon, rectum, everything contracts so much the baby comes out. Understand?
sounds hurtful.
Yeah. The Greek letter alpha applies only to F series, and it indicates the configuration of the OH group at C9. Where is the C9? Here. Yes? Indicates the configuration of the OH group at C9. Here it projects below the plane of the ring as the group C11. Do you know alpha, beta?
Yeah.
Alpha position, beta position on the sugar? This is like that. Alpha.
Yes.
It's down. It's down. Alpha is down,
Ah,
beta
okay.
is above. Because this is down. Enzymatic and non-enzymatic degradation. Enzymatic oxidation of 15OH, you see 15OH to keto function and reduction of the C double bond. It could be reduced to saturated and it could be oxidized to double O.
Doesn't
Different
matter.
functions.
But
No, just understand them.
but
Synthesis of prostaglandian.
they don't ask anything about it?
No. They are
I don't
fucking...
want to learn about the prostaglandins.
No, you should know. No, later we go to the much more harder. It come to the exam. These are the fucking easy one, you know. Synthesis of prostaglandin. Previously, they were synthesized from the natural source, from the Caribbean CV, Plaxa homolapaba. Nowadays, they are total synthetic. They are produced on the factory. No. It means all of them are not important. Good. Biosynthesis of prostaglandian. Occurrence on the prostaglandian series 1 and series 3 in the animal, in the human. You see, I would like that you see it. It come here, Sabina. It human is predominate the prostaglandian 2 series. Dietary precursor from linoleic acid, omega-6. What does it mean, omega-6? There is a fatty acid of linoleic that's from the end. The first double bond is carbon number 6. For prostaglandian 3 is a linolenic acid with omega-3. It means from the ends. Do you remember? Linolenic has how many double bond? 3 on carbon number 9, 12, 15. How many carbon it has? 18.
Yeah.
If it has 18 carbon and the double bond on the carbon 9, 12 and 15, it means from the last 18 minus 15, the first one is carbon number 3. It means omega-3. And you know the omega-3 is very famous one that they advertise a lot. Prostaglandian series 1, series 2 is used on the gym, series 3 is used for the fish to be more beauty.
Okay.
No.
But I don't get it like properly, but anyway. I would just have to read it again, I guess.
Just no, that's no. Please don't do there is a lot of usage for them.
Okay.
There is a lot of usage.
And why are they used? I don't get it so much.
You see in the what they do on the gym to have a very good.
Yeah.
They inject prostaglandin on the muscle.
But they're steroids.
This is abuse.
This
is a steroid. Yes, they said a
okay.
steroid because they don't know the exact structure. These are prostaglandin. You understand? The prostaglandin series 2 with 2 double bond. Now, biosynthesis come of prostaglandin. The importance. This is that you know it. You know the structure of that 100%. The structure.
Thanks. First of all, there's something important.
Yeah, that's a structure. It's important. It's important here. Important. Now, what should we know from here? You should know the name of this enzyme is cyclooxygenase. Okay? You should know that it uses oxygen. It means if you do anaerobic exercise, it couldn't happen. You should do the aerobic exercise that the prostaglandian E2 produce in your body simultaneously and cause the good body function.
But what is an anaerobic exercise?
Anaerobic exercise, for example, if you run a lot, okay, the oxygen is not enough reach to your muscle of the foot. But in the gym, when the women go like a yoga, you do the sports, but you always respirate deeply.
So don't
it's
do.
It's like you know when you exercise, you're doing aerobic, but when you run out of the oxygen, you start anaerobic. You know when you get the milk. Like,
yeah.
You get the
anaerobic
pain because of the anaerobic lactosis.
Okay. So just do not too much.
It starts
Yes,
like
not too much.
fermentation instead of the.
Yeah, fermentation. That's such like this. No. This is prostaglandian GG2. Should we know the structure? No. Just know the name. And see what's happened here. This is a OOH. OOH is a peroxide. Is what? Peroxide. Understand?
Yeah.
Then 2 electron comes. And what is the difference between these two? This double O4. OH is 4. OH is 4.
And what are they going to ask about it?
No, what they ask this information. The first step is cyclization. Is what?
Cyclization.
Where is the cyclization? Here. You see the cycle oxygen? Oxidation. Where is the oxidation? Here. 2 oxygen come and peroxide is 4. It's written formation of endoperoxide. Where is the endoperoxide? OOH. And hydroperoxide. Second step is reduction to 15 hydroxy compound. Could you please show me where is the 15 number? Here is a 15. Okay, 15 hydroxy is formed. Then formation of prostaglandian E2. The role of COX enzyme cyclooxygenase or PGH. The question is, what is the role of this enzyme? And you should explain the third step. And that is 100 and
So
another 100 important.
Like the first step is cyclization and oxidation on.
Yeah.
I can't read it.
With endoperoxide.
No, we say like the cyclization,
Oxidation,
and
formation of endoperoxide. This is endoperoxide.
so I say
Cyclization is
and
here.
oxidation.
Yes.
And
this is a cyclization.
on the
Arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid.
So then PCG.
PGG2.
GG2 is formed.
But no, this is just, it's written. This information you should.
Exactly like this.
Exactly.
Yeah? No sentence, just
finish. No. Do you know the aspirin?
Yeah.
Aspirin comes and inhibits cyclooxygenase. Do you know diclofenac? It comes and inhibits here.
What does it mean? Like physiologically.
Diclofenac? What does it mean?
No, when it's inhibited.
Okay. What is the job of the cooks? Produce a different type of prostaglandian. And this prostaglandian in high amount cause the inflammation, cause the pain. And by the help of NSAID, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, we can inhibit the function of the cooks. How many different cooks do we have? 3 types. COX-1, COX-2, COX-3. COX-1 express always in your body. COX-2 just express if you have a headache, if you have a pain. And most of the useful drug just inhibit COX-2. Understand me? No.
Yeah, I do.
You see, this is a healthy, this is a sick condition. In the healthy, COX-1 is high. In the sick COX-2 is high. Okay? And most of the drug can inhibit this or this. Aspirin inhibit this one. Because of that, the side effect is a lot. What?
You said like it produces a lot of prostaglandins and that's why you get inflammation.
Yes.
But it's not like you take aspirin like once a week.
If somebody has a lot of inflammation and pain, it means the COX is expressed a lot. Now we should inhibit it. We should decrease the expression of this enzyme.
It's not like it happens always.
Yes. Now we want to go to other eicosanoid. The COX is finished. Now we want to go to LOX. The thromboxane and leukotriene. The thromboxane A2 and B2 are similar compound to the prostaglandian because both of them, the mother is again arachidonic acid. The acyclic leukotriene contains 3 conjugated double bond and another double bond. Their precursor is arachidonic acid. They occur in the mast cell and granulocyte. And their physiological role, they facilitate chemotoxicity and inflammation and allergic reaction. Do you know what does it mean, chemotoxicity? Do you know what is the neutrophil?
Neutrophil?
Yes.
Do you know what is the job of neutrophil? Phagocytosis. Do you know what is in phagocytosis? The neutrophil do the phagocytosis on the blood. Okay, who said to neutrophil, please come and inject this? The leukotriene. The leukotriene comes bond to
so it's like a chemical detergent, like not detergent, determiner, like it comes there and telling them you have to come here.
Yeah, leukotriene comes to here and comes to my my hand as a neutrophil, and then these leukotriene like each other.
Yeah.
Then chemotoxicity start. Chemotoxicity means the neutrophil move. See, inject it and then completely remove. This is a phagocytosis.
Yeah.
This is the job of leukotriene, chemotoxicity. It's written here inflammation and allergy. Because of that, we should inhibit them by the help of the drug. No.
Comes to exam?
No, just information. No. Biosynthesis starting from arachidonic acid. Again, here is arachidonic acid. It's due by the LOX. And LOX means lipooxygenase. Leukotriene B4, arachidonate, thromboxane, prostaglandian. Such like this. Forget it? No. It's written here prostaglandian E2. It stimulates the uterine smooth muscle contraction. I told you it causes the contraction. Uterine smooth muscle contraction protects the epithelia from the acid degradation and reduce secretion of gastric acid. If somebody has a peptic ulcer, they get a lot of prostaglandin every day. In addition, elevates the thermoregulatory set point. Do you know what does it mean, thermoregulatory set point in hypothalamus? Who is the responsible to regulate the heat of your body? If you get fever, it's different than heat of your body. Fever is because of the infection, for example. But thermoregulatory, that do you know what? And the woman after 50 doesn't menstruate anymore.
Yeah.
They are always hot. They are flushy. They said, the weather is good, but they are flushy. They are hot. Why? Because the hypothalamus regulates the set point to the lower temperature. In this case, they are good, but in the winter they are so hot on the summer. Do you understand what I say? For example, now I'm always good in this weather. Why? Because my set point is very low.
But why I'm always cold?
Because your set point is very high. This temperature area is not good for you. It's less than your set point. My set point is low. This temperature area is more than my set point. Understand?
So it's all in my hypothalamus.
In hypothalamus, the contour. And prostaglandian elevate the set point. My set point is low. I'm good here, but in the summer really I have problem. If I want to elevate my set point that I feel very cold and cool in the summer, I should eat prostaglandian E2.
So what should I eat? I just should...
You should eat the you should eat the aspirin and antagonizing of prostaglandian E2 to decrease it. Understand? No, prostaglandian F2 alpha. What does it mean? F, a special structure. What does it mean? 2, series 2, 2 double bond. What does it mean? Alpha? Alpha position on the carbon number 9 and 11. Okay? It stimulates the breakdown of the corpus luteum. Corpus luteum in animal. Do you know what it means, corpus luteum? Do you know the menstruation cycle? Do you say the follicle and FSH and LH cause the luteinizing body, and then luteinizing body produce corpus luteum and then corpus vitrum. No. Thank you. See, this is a follicle. Yeah? Produce one follicle, and then LH coming and luteinizing happen. The luteinizing happen, then menstruation, bleeding. But sometimes there is no bleeding. There is no bleeding. You are pregnant. In this case, the corpus luteum produce, and corpus luteum produce a lot of progesterone. Okay? PGF2 alpha break down the corpus luteum. It causes abortion.
No, okay.
Okay? In animal, it also stimulates the uterine smooth muscle contraction. It means cause abortion. Use in abortion.
Both of them, yeah?
These two drugs are completely forbidden in Italy. Because of the Catholic.
Just in Italy.
Yes, in all of the Europe are free. In Italy they are banned because the Pope said this is completely forbidden. Why do you laughing?
Because you have such a cute pronouncing sometimes.
Sorry.
Hormone.
No, because you said the Pope.
Pope. Is it grime?
That's Pope.
And I started thinking about pop music and the Pope. Pop and the pop music.
But Persian excellent. Excellent, not excellent. I'm so tired from 7 until 9 speak, and
we love you. Don't worry.
After you, I have a student. He's on the waiting list. You see, he's on the and asked me when do you want to finish, and I said okay, when the lipid is finished.
But is it important for the exam?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, these two drugs is important.
So no structure, just information. Yeah, 100%.
No, this is 60%.
Okay.
Now, the prostaglandian have a numerous functions. Some of them are seemingly contradictory. Contradictory means they are forbidden. Don't use it. You waste something here. Please. There are about 90 known. I read it for myself. In addition, they can exert opposite effects and differences. PGI2. PGI2 or prostacyclin. Why prostacyclin? Again, observe PGI2 has one more cycle. Okay? Because of that, the name is prostacyclin. It's potent inhibitor of platelet aggregation and potent vasodilator. Could you please tell me if such a drug is a potent, very strong inhibitor of platelet aggregation, it can use for?
For blood
heart infarction. In heart infarction.
You have a thinner blood, isn't it?
Yes. If somebody has a heart infarction in the emergency, they directly inject prostacyclin. Thromboxane A2. It's an efficient inducer of platelet aggregation, potent vasoconstrictor, exactly opposite. It causes the blood coagulation.
So for like the guys who can't stop bleeding.
Yes, for those have a very bad injury, blood coagulation.
I had a dog. He had that. Couldn't like.
Yeah.
I had a friend that had. If she like felt really lightly, she would bleed a lot, and then she would have.
She would die.
No,
she wouldn't die.
You can die.
Yeah, you can die.
The role of prostaglandian in inflammation. The prostaglandians are potent mediator of inflammation. They cause the inflammation, okay? They cause inflammation. The key enzyme for prostaglandian synthesis is COX, and I told you we have a COX-1, we have a COX-2, and we have COX-3. Anti-inflammatory drugs are corticosteroid. They are steroid. They are phospholipase A inhibitor. What the phospholipase A do?
Inhibits.
No, what is the job of phospholipase A? Cut the ester bond and release the arachidonic acid. Okay, we fucked that and said, why do you want to release arachidonic acid? That arachidonic acid caused the inflammation. Understand?
Yeah.
We cut the motherfucker that caused the grandmother produce. No? By who? Corticosteroid. Could you please give me such an example of corticosteroid? Hydrocortisone.
That's
prednisolone.
Cortisone, yeah.
Dexamethasone, betamethasone.
I just remember cortisone.
You should learn all of the drug name later. And non-steroid.
We have enough this semester.
That's very important. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. These are steroid. They are side. Corticosteroid are side. Steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, but these are non-side. Inside. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, like aspirin, like ibuprofen, like paracetamol. Okay? Now, the NSAID agents, the NSAID agent are generally carboxylic acid with an aromatic moiety. Aspirin is an irreversible inhibitor. Mechanism of action: it acts by transferring an acetyl group to serine.
NSAID?
Non-anti-inflammatory steroidal anti-inflammatory. I don't know. Fucking. That's important. Aspirin is irreversible. Do you know what does it mean, irreversible?
It can't go back.
It means if the aspirin bonds to this enzyme, he die. Actually, aspirin fuck the COX enzyme. Good? Now.
What are they going to ask about it?
What is the job of aspirin? No. It's explained here, and this explanation is here. Reversible, it's written here irreversible. I don't know why. But again, I said this is irreversible. No. This is an enzyme. Enzyme has a lot of peptide, amino acid. One of the amino acid is serine. Serine has an R chain, OH. Why? See this? What was the serine? Carboxyl
plus C
carbon
plus C plus OH.
Yes, glycine, alanine, serine. Yes.
I learned.
It has a OH.
But what is this enzyme? Yeah.
Enzyme. No, this OH comes and cut here.
But it's a serine with an extra OH.
No, the serine has a OH. It means serine has a OH.
Okay.
We don't have any OH in any other amino acid.
Yeah, I know.
Serine with OH. It's this. It's this. No, this OH comes here, bond here, and the salicylic acid will be free. Salicylic acid, and is an inactivated cyclooxygenase. This enzyme is a COX. Okay. If the COX bonds to the acetyl, this is an acetylated COX. Acetylated COX is not active.
Let me just do the like.
You cannot do anything. Just try to understand.
I just want to see like better. So this is the H, and this H comes here to the O, and we have this.
No.
HO. Yeah.
This is the OH. No, give it to me. This is the alcohol, and this is the acid, and esterification happens here. Do you remember? Alcohol, acid, And this is
Do
esterification.
it with blue again because now I'm confused, like with different colors.
Why?
Because I marked this one as wrong.
Acid, alcohol, ester.
But there must be a H, isn't it? OH.
For sure, the hydrogen is come out from somewhere else, okay? Who care? This is important. Alcohol plus acid produce the ester, and this ester is acetylated ester on the enzyme COX, and it will be the active.
So the enzyme will be always COX.
Yes, because this aspirin act on the COX.
Okay.
It's also written here, transferring an acetyl group to a serine residue, serine 530 in COX. What does it mean, serine 530? Because the serine has a maximum absorption in the lambda 530 nanometer.
The question will be, right, please, third question for the exam. And how many percent?
How aspirin inhibit COX?
And we just
By acetylated on the serine residue.
Should we
It's
also
written here.
draw the structure? Or
Yes.
just okay.
Yes.
Everything, yeah. So the
You
first
would like to learn here tick, and this is 80%.
okay. And this one is not so important.
These are also important because they are drug name. Prostaglandian therapy. The potential therapeutic use: treatment of hypertension, prevention of conception, healing of bronchial asthma, nasal congestion, healing of peptic ulcer because it's decrease the acid. You remember it said this is prostaglandian E2 decrease the acid.
Yeah.
Reduce the secretion of gastric acid. It means it's using peptic ulcer.
What is ulcer?
Peptic ulcer?
Mm.
Ulcer is ulcer. Ulcer is injury. Peptic ulcer, it means if you have a very bad pain on the stomach and you cannot eat anything every day, this is a peptic ulcer disease.
Okay.
You don't know it is?
Yeah, I do. I guess I know what you mean.
Okay. Now, the name of the drug is dinoperosten. Dinoperosten is a commercial name of prostaglandian E2. It's used in gynecology, act as an abortifacient agent. It cause induced labor. Okay. Carboperost, other name, induced labor again. It means for the abortifacient and ameliorating postpartum. What does it mean postpartum? Postpartum hemorrhage. I told you yesterday, postpartum bleeding, postpartum hemorrhage. After delivery, everybody has a bleeding.
Oh yeah, it contracts.
To contract the uterine bag, apoptosis, and to stop the postpartum bleeding, we can use carboperost or dinoperost.
Okay, what is important here?
Carboperost is PGF2 alpha. The name of the drug, the job of them is important.
Okay.
Just information.
Like name and job,
I should
please.
write here. Just information is important.
Okay.
Now comes to the steroid. It's finished. The prostaglandian is finished. A little bit rest.